Hello everyone. This video will show us some Google Meet extension that we can use as we have the proctoring for our first quarter exams. So first thing that we need to do in order to install these extensions is to go to your Google Chrome web store. So you just have to type it in your Google browser, and you could just simply click your Chrome web store. And these are the applications or the extensions that I'd like you or I would recommend for you to install. The first one is, of course, the mute all function. Okay, so you just have to type mute all function. And of course, you will have choices here on what kind of mute all function or unmute function you could have as an extension. But for my case, I have already installed this extension, and it will look something like this. So as you can see here on top of my screen, I already have some extensions, and the mute all function or mute all on Meet would somehow look like this. So let's see if that would still be seen here. Mute all on Meet. There you go. So you can have either this one, this has been recently added, or the one that I just showed you a while ago, this one. And all you have to do is click on that and okay. So what will come out, of course, here is add as an extension. But in my case, since I have it already, then well, I will not remove that from Chrome, of course. Okay, the other one is, by the way, once you have added this as an extension, it will actually come out here in your list of extensions. So if it doesn't show here, you just have to click this puzzle-like image, labeled extensions, and everything will show. If you want that extension to show here beside your this address bar, you simply click the pin button and it will be pinned in this area. Next is, I would like you to also add this one, Dualess. Okay, so what does the Dualess extension do? So when you have Dualess, later I'll be showing you how it's being used. You could actually split your screen in the manner that you like. So it's either one screen is smaller or larger than the other, or one screen would refer to your presentation, and the other screen, of course, will show the participants in Google Meet. So I have added this already, and it looks like this one. This is the Dualess extension or the split or merge window extension that I'm recommending you to use. Okay, so the second one. Third one is called the grid view. Okay, and we are all familiar with grid views when we're using Zoom, and also here in Google Meet, we have a grid view extension. There are actually two kinds of grid view extension. There's a black and white icon, and there's a green icon. I would recommend that you choose the green icon, since the green icon would actually show everybody on screen, and not either in horizontal row or in column. So for this one, everybody is shown on screen. This is very similar as what the gallery view option in Zoom is. So after you have added that to your extension, you go back here. Okay, this is how it looks like. All right, so we click this again. Wait, I have to press enter. Okay, so if you look up your extension, here you go. So this is what I mean. This is the other grid view, the black and white, and the green one. So my suggestion is you use the green one. Okay. So let's try to simulate. Let's say, for example, let's think of this as we are now proctoring the exam, and we have, let's say, opened already our Google Meet room. So, for example, I'm going to go to my first quarter exam Google Meet link. And of course, we know that we've given this to our students already. So if I click join, okay, so I can see here my students. All right, there we go. So far, I'm the only one here since still I cannot see, no? Okay, here we are. Here you can see the mute all users. Okay, so if, for example, there are a lot of students talking at the same time and you would want them to be quiet altogether, so you just have to click this one. So it's pinned here, meaning to say I can just use that anytime. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm simulating now. I have two other gadgets that are inside just to show you that if you have the grid view option, you can actually see everybody from here. But if there are like 44 or 43 students in class, these icons on these pictures would get, of course, smaller and smaller. So it would be in proportion of with regards to the number of participants in your meeting room. Now, let me show you how the dual-less function would function. So I'll click my extension here, and then I'm going to press or click dual-less. And these are the options that will be given to me. So any of the option here I can use so that I could split my screen. So if, for example, I use the 3 by 7, this is what will happen. So my meeting link actually, or my meeting room has been um, shrink in size or decrease in size. It's over here, but don't worry, you can still see your students from here. Or actually, you could adjust that to the size that you want. Okay, you can make it bigger if you want. Okay, and then the other screen here, I could also adjust that if I want to. So this is something good about Dualess because in our exam, we want our students not to be distracted as well by the people in the meeting room. So one thing that I would recommend is we use Dualess and we open another tab or another window that would maybe show a presentation that says exam is going on or good luck or maybe your favorite quote or the Lasallian Declaration of Honesty, for example. So you just have to present that. You click present now. Okay. If you're clicking this one, you could either present your entire screen, but of course you will not do this because if you present your entire screen, your student can still see this portion here. Now, what we want is they would only see our presentation, but they don't see the others in the room. So you could either use a window, okay, present a window. Okay, so if you want to present a window, make sure that window is already open. So just like what I'm doing here, this window is already open and I could use that window and then share. So once you've shared this one, your students will only see your presentation and they will not see the whole gallery view that you have. So you as the proctor, you can see the gallery view, you can see everybody from here, but your students will have limited view in terms of the members of the room, but most of the time they will be seeing this screen right here. Okay, so that is actually something that is good about Dualess. Okay, so something to think about as you prepare your proctoring assignment in your for your exam. Okay, But you just have to be careful, or just a reminder, when you're using the mute all function, you as the host is of course the one that can control the muting of all the participants. So that means your co-proctor will also be muted when you click the mute all function. All right. So with that, thank you very much for listening. I hope that you have learned something from this presentation. So if there are any problems still that you would wish for me to address, feel free to contact me anytime. Thank you very much once again, and good luck.